Alrighty. My camera's moving around a little bit there, guys. Hope you guys can see me. What is up, YouTube? How's everybody out there doing today? It's been, to say the least, it's been a very questionable trip down to Tennessee. If you've seen my last video that I made, I took a car down for a guy that bought a car down there, a 2011 SS that was sitting here in the parking lot that was wrecked, and the customer that owned it was trying to sell it, and he basically said, hey, part it out, sell it, do whatever you got to do, I'll cut you a little cut on it, you know, for helping me out, etc., etc. And I was like, all right, cool, no problem. So I listed it up, and this guy ended up buying the car. You can see that in the last video. Unfortunately, you don't see the guy buying the car or me delivering the car, because I don't want to show the guy's address and location and stuff like that. But regardless of that, it was an interesting trip. We had some issues with the Duramax. So, you know, the lower radiator hose blew off, and I had to fix that in the middle of a parking lot and get some tools and stuff. It sucked. It was a sucky situation, but the Duramax did make it all the way down there. And one of the very first things I want to show you is the mileage of the Duramax. We'll turn the camera around here. It's got 483,750 miles. Now, I put the trip on the minute I left this shop, and I stopped it basically the minute I showed back up last night. 1,575 miles is what I ended up putting on the Duramax for this entire freaking trip. That's a lot of miles, guys. A lot of miles in basically 2 days. I went down Saturday. I left Saturday at 4 o'clock in the morning. Took my friend Shauna. You guys were all commenting about her. She is single, guys, by the way. So if you're interested, let me know. I'll hook you all up. But she's just a really good friend of mine. That's all. I enjoy hanging out with her and stuff. But so I picked her up at 4 o'clock in the morning. We drove down. Because of the issues that we had, we ended up getting down to Tennessee at like 9 o'clock at night, their time, so 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. We got a hotel room, stayed, woke up the next day, was going to come back, but ended up going to Lost Sea Caverns, Lost Sea Adventures in I forget where it even was, in Tennessee, somewhere north of Chattanooga. We ended up going there, spending some time there. It was really cool. If you guys like caverns, I love caverns, check that out. Here's a little bit of footage from the caverns. Some of it's pretty dark, you might not be able to see all of it, but here's some footage of that. Hope you guys enjoy. What is up, YouTube? How's everybody out there doing today? We are in a parking lot, and we got the Dirty Max here, right there. She's doing okay. I'm gonna have to add some fluid to her, some antifreeze, I'm sure, because the low light is coming back on, and to be honest with you, it's probably because I have a little bit of a coolant leak, or I'm more than willing to guess it's probably, unfortunately, a head gasket. I've been driving this truck around for, I don't know, freaking years with probably a slightly blown head gasket. And yeah, so yeah. So eventually I do got to suck it up, and I do got to fix that head gasket one of these days. I don't know when, but eventually. I just haven't done it yet. The truck has, like, it has 483,000 miles on it right now, and it's freaking, it's pretty badass, like, to have that many miles and not have any work done to the engine at all, pretty much, except for like a tune, more boost, which probably blew the head gasket in the first place anyways. But yeah. Hi. Don't say hi to her. She's compulsive, and when it's like, she's like a cat. Like, you feed a cat, and they just keep coming back. That's her. Meow. Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that. So we're at this Lost Sea Caverns place. I figure on the way home from Tennessee, we'd stop a few different places. One of them being here. The next place is going to be there's a whiskey distillery that I want to stop at as well and check out in Tennessee, which is going to be the next place. So now we're walking up this big ass hill here, getting up to where, and it's actually not that expensive to get in here and do this. It's like an underground boat tour. I like doing this and stuff, so figured I'd bring you guys along. That way you guys can check it out too. and have some fun and all that stuff. So we're gonna head in here, check it out, see what it's all about, and go from there. Oh, demonetized. Oh, it feels so good. It does, doesn't it?
Right here is the first low rock of the day. Please do not bump your heads. It will hurt. It is solid, I promise.
Feels great.
I feel like I'm gonna slip at something and like fall on my ass.
Don't like me.
You know what I mean? Like, that's what it feels like.
You guys will see on tour. Now, it's made up of a couple different things. The bottom part, that white coloration, that is flowstone. It's a calcium carbonate. It's also the exact same thing Tums and Rolaids is made up of. Now, above it, you do have the amber coloring. That is drapery. It's an iron oxide, and honestly, that's just a fancy name for cave bacon and rust. This is a leaching bat. Confederate soldiers would bring these down here during the Civil War. Collect bat guano. If you don't know what bat guano is, that is bat poop. They would then put it in through the top, pour boiling hot water on top of it. It would then drip out a potassium nitrate into the pot or kettle at the end, and they would then mix potash lye with it, which is lye, soap, and charcoal. They would then wait for saltpeter crystals to form. When those crystals would form, they would then collect them and send them off to refineries where then gunpowder was made. So when you think about it, the Civil War was kind of fought with bat poop.
It's right up there. It's up.
Oh, it's up underneath.
And that's the graffiti artist.
Nice.
That looks so modern. Modern art right there, guys.
It was 1965 when he did that.
That's so funny. Dennis, you're a trooper.
1765.
Alright everybody, as we continue down this way, right here is a metal gate. There's some low rocks on the other side. There's also a step down. So please be careful. If you hit any of these or hit the floor, it's going to hurt. The closest first aid kit is 600 feet that way. It will take me a while to get there and get back. I'm not very fast.
Baby Grand Canyon.
Stop it. I got phones up there. Ira. Don't lean on it.
Come over here. Shut up, shut up, don't even say it. Pretend that did not happen.
Come here, fishy. Just put your finger in the water.
Thanks. Thank you guys. Hope you had fun.
Thanks, Linda. Not listening.
And then when we came back, we're coming back. I'll take my camera here, go outside. We're gonna get to the Duramax here soon too, because we have another issue going on with it. But basically, we were coming up the highway and she wanted to go to this distillery. It was called Tennessee Legend Whiskey Distillery. And that's exactly what we did. We ended up stopping in there and doing some taste testing, obviously. And it was really good. If you guys are in the area or down in that area, please go check that place out. That place is amazing. But it's Tennessee Legend, I guess it's called Tennessee Whiskey Distillery there in by Pigeon Forge, near Pigeon Forge by the Smoky Mountains there. And I ended up buying the creme brulee. I know that sounds really gay as AIDS, but the creme brulee one, the guy said it goes really great with coffee. and I like coffee. And McDonald's seems to always mess up my sugar and cream in my coffee. So now I don't have to worry about that anymore because I'll just get it black and add a little bit of this guy right here, which would be pretty fun. They had all kinds. They had blueberry whiskey and just vodkas, and they had all kinds of cool stuff there. I bought a shirt. I ended up buying a real nice shirt. That's in the truck actually, but I bought a real nice shirt. Ended up getting this creme brulee, so I'm very, very happy about that. So we ended up coming all the way back home then, all the way back home. And I get up here, I park the trailer, go get some dinner, wake up this morning, start coming up, well, I woke up this afternoon because I actually slept in because I was so tired from driving. It's, you know, 24 hours of driving basically, 1,500 miles. It takes a lot out of you guys. Not a lot of people can do that. And unfortunately, me not being a truck driver, I don't have to stop every 8 hours. I can just keep going. But anyways, so I come out, you know, of the truck, to the truck, and I get in, I come up to the shop here this afternoon, and my low oil pressure light comes on, and I look down at my oil pressure and it says 0. 0, guys, completely 0. I'm like, are you freaking joking me? What is going on here now? So I get up to the shop as quick as possible, and I'm revving it, so it's showing a little bit of oil pressure, but not a lot. I check the oil, there's no oil in it. I ended up putting 8 quarts of freaking oil in this thing, and it was low. I'm like, where'd the oil go? So I started up and I'm running it, and it's dripping underneath the truck. It's actually dripping underneath the truck. I'm not going to start it back up and show you guys because I don't want to run it any longer than I have to. But guess where it's dripping from? This guy right here. My oil pressure sensor was leaking very bad. And I guess all the way from Virginia or wherever it started leaking, it leaked all the engine oil out of the engine until I got up here where there was hardly any in it. And I found out about it. It actually tripped the light. Thank God it tripped the light and I didn't ruin the engine. I'm hoping not. But basically what we're going to do in this video, along with some other things, is we're going to go ahead, we're going to install this, and hopefully it fixes it. Actually, you know what I'll do is I'll start it up real quick for you guys just to see the oil. There is oil in it, so I know there's oil in it, but it is dripping. So let's go check that out real quick. Alrighty. We're not going to, like I said, we're not going to let it run very long. The sunlight hurts my eyes. There we go. But as you can see, like, there's oil in it, but it's not a whole lot of oil. See it dropping? It's not a whole lot, guys. It sucks. It's just one thing after another here. Just one thing after another. Alrighty, you can see the oil on the ground there. It stiffs and it's leaking. It's leaking pretty good. Right here. Leaked on my hand. But right up there, you can see all of it. I mean, it's leaking bad. It's leaking real bad. Right there, straight up ahead. That thing is pissing its ass off. So we're gonna change it out, put the new one in. It's gonna be a messy job. We can do it. Hopefully this solves my issue and it doesn't have any other issues like ruined the motor or anything of that nature. All right, let's go ahead and put this oil pressure sending unit in and fix this thing. Hopefully fix this thing. So you guys probably can't really see it, but if you go through the wheel well here, you can actually do an extension with the socket on it and a ratchet, go down here in between the intake tube and right onto the sensor itself, and be able to get it out a little bit easier than being underneath of it, which does kind of suck. Plus you're laying in oil as well. All right, as you can see, this one here is definitely messed up like that. I didn't break this. This pretty much came out like that. New one, old one. Let's get the new one in. Hopefully that fixes our oil condition issue, and we'll be good to go. All right, so got the new sensor in. Truck's put back together. Let's hop in and see if this fixes my problem. Hopefully it does. Here we go, boys. Oh yeah, she got good oil pressure now. Whew. Thank God. Thank God. Whew. Well, that was good. That was good. I almost lost a freaking engine. I almost lost an engine, guys. Whew, man. Little 5-minute fix. $31 what that freaking sensor cost me. Here's the broken one again. I'm so happy. I can't believe I lost that much oil coming back up from Tennessee without even realizing it until last minute, literally until last minute. So that's freaking awesome. So truck's fixed. Truck is fixed again. And the thing is, guys, you know, when you have an old truck like this with a lot of mileage, things are going to happen. Things are going to break. Things are going to go wrong. So it's not necessarily the fact that, you know, it's a piece of shit truck, which it does have its quirks. But when you have almost 500,000 miles on a truck, yeah, it's going to have some issues. You're going to have to do some maintenance on it, preventative maintenance. And when stuff does break, you need to be on top of it to fix it immediately as well. So we have one more thing to do, and that is the last fit headlights. We're going to go through my phone. Where's my phone at? Phone. We're going to go ahead and pick out a winner right now, right here on YouTube. Let's go into my comments. Let's see here. I'm just going to pick a random. That's all I'm going to do is just pick a random, guys. That's it. So let's see who is getting these headlights. All right, so the 9006 headlights are going to go to 05_2500 HD Silverado on Instagram. So I'm going to hit him up. Move this camera around. I'm going to hit him up, let him know he won the headlights, and get them shipped out. If any of you guys out there are interested in the last fit headlights, they make all kinds of different types of headlights as well. They don't just make 9006s. If you use promo code, I'm like shaking because I'm like hot, so the camera's probably shaking a little bit too, so I'm sorry about that. But if any of you guys want to get some last fit headlights for your vehicle, you can just go onto their website, use promo code DFR10 for 10% off. 10% off of any headlight or a combination of headlights on their website. So at least you'll be able to save a little bit of money, guys, which is going to be pretty awesome. My friend Erica loves her headlights. She still has them in. They're working great, and she freaking loves them. She's so happy about it, having those headlights in there. And as you've seen in the video there, you know, before, with us putting them headlights in, I was going to give these 9006s away, and there you go. That guy won them, so I'm going to contact him, sip them out, and I'm sure he'll be very, very happy. Other than that, guys, that's the end of the video. Almost lost an engine today. Thank God we didn't. Don't need any more bad luck in my life. You know, I've got enough of bad luck going on in my life right now. I don't need any more. But other than that, guys, if you enjoyed the video, give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Instagram, Diablo Formula Racing. Facebook is also Diablo Formula Racing. Deuces, guys.